Welcome back to Griffin, Indiana on Farming Simulator 22 for episode 31 with me, MrSealyp. Okay, we beat the rain with the cotton. I've got 3 bales on here. There's 4 bales left on the field. I think I was at 70 something% delivered. I've completely lost track of how many bales I've delivered and how many. I think we only made 22 in total. I thought I needed 22 to complete the contract. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be selling it all anyway. So it's all going to go to Johnson's Farmers Market anyway. The sugar beet harvest, well, not a third of the way. I think everything I've delivered so far, I think I'm at 25 or 30% delivered. Not a huge amount at all. It's taking some time. And I'm assuming the rain's going to start around 1ish. Last time it was supposed to rain at a particular time, it started about half an hour early. So once it starts raining, I have to shut up shop with the sugar beet harvester because I don't want to lose any product because of it. Let's see how this stands. And then we'll complete on this. I need to buy a plough because I finished my field. And how much did I have? 104,000 litres of corn we got off of field 11. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, we're definitely going to need some more. I thought we'd be there. This is a bit worrying. We might only make a little bit on this, but it's going to be 30 odd grand on the contract, so. I'm sure last time was the cotton bale and we had about 4 or 5 bales left. We'll see. Say, whoa, should have slowed down, sorry. The other thing I'm hoping, and I don't know if it's going to happen, is that this field 8, will come up for cultivating. Hence the reason I bought my cultivator over. I'm just hoping. You never know. It might pop up. Stranger things have happened. I'm really curious now. See you over there in a minute with the next 3. The frustrating thing is, had I thought about it, because I was doing 2 or 3 other things at the same time, I was taking my corn off of that field and then thinking, oh, I must get the fertiliser spreader out, I must get the mulcher out. I was looking at mulchers. Had I unloaded a partial bale on the penultimate one, I could have then done another partial bale and emptied the harvester completely. So I would have, I think at the moment I've got about 6,000 litres, isn't it? No, not 6,000, 3, 4. Yeah, it's frustrating. There's a bit in there, but it's not a huge amount, but I could have potentially cleared it. But let's transport to position, please. Okay, let's see. Come on, fingers crossed. Yes. Oh, we've got another bale to go. Nice. And then the contract itself. So that'll be about, that, not quite 40,000, and then the contract. Well, I'm so glad it came up here. If it had come up for Mount Vernon again, I wouldn't have taken the contract because it came up for the farmers market. We haven't had any contracts to deliver there, and then when the harvest popped up this time, I had what else did I take there? Oh, I did a corn harvest on field. What field was it? I want to say 20. Field 20. I did it off camera. It was only a small one, didn't take very long, but that was also going to Johnson's Farmers Market. So, yeah, we'll get this off the field. Contract complete. And fingers crossed this comes up for cultivating and fertilising as well. I think when I did this the first time, fertilising, this was 30 grand, 38 grand or something for fertilising. And I've got fertiliser that I've been making, so it won't cost me anything in fertiliser either. Which is awesome. Let's do this. Oh, sugar beet harvest is full again. Yes. Get in. Right. Hop out. So, complete. 34 grand. Total 26. 7 grand lease cost. Oh, that was more than I was expecting. Mind you, I suppose I did have it for quite a while. And we just made a ton of money. It's not like it's a problem. Complete. Right, this one is going to be continuing. What have we got here? I'll keep an eye out then, because like I say, potentially we'll get cultivating on there. I probably won't show myself doing it. If I do get the cultivating job, it'll probably just pop up with the little picture of the contract complete that I often do. I'm going to go and grab the fertiliser spreader, get over to field 11, fertilise that. Then I'm going to grab the mulcher, get over and mulch. I was thinking of getting a larger mulcher, because I think I got that one cheap, didn't I? It popped up cheap. And then it'll be ploughing and, yeah, pre-prepping. I think I'm going to put wheat in field 11. It's the only thing I've got. What am I doing? It's the only thing I've got left I can plant, I think. I can do barley, but I've done barley in my top field, so I think I'll do barley and wheat. That'll give me more straw swath, but obviously that's not going to be around till next harvest now, because it's a winter crop. I will see you next time something amazing happens. Whatever it might be. Have I got enough there to do it? 1,000? Probably. Cultivating job didn't come up, or hasn't come up yet anyway. It hasn't been very long, to be fair, but I decided to sell my other mulcher and buy the Katrina. As it turned out, wasn't a lot of difference in price between the two. Very happy with that. And this goes a lot faster as well. I think I used this on the Western Wilds, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. This is a, what did I have, a 5.2, and this is a 9, I want to say. So it's going to, now, it didn't matter before because my only field I owned was a small one. Now I've got a much bigger field. Doing jobs like this, it's going to take a while. I'm going to have to buy, I'm going to have to buy, I could rent again, lease again, but I think I'm going to buy the Lizard 6M, 9M plough. I think I'm going to go for the 9M probably. So what I've done, I've fertilised this, I'm now mulching it, I will plough it and then probably fertilise it again, probably. So I'll see you later on, maybe into October 2. We're getting into the evening. It's getting dark, as you've seen. The sugar beet harvest was complete. I think we delivered 1.8 million litres of sugar beet. But, of course, me being me, I didn't stop there. But, some good news on that though. What we had left over, bottom right, sugar beet, 164,230 litres. That was left over once the contract was complete, because my sugar beet cut I used. I only had 30,000 litres left in here. That went up to the refinery for making compost and pig food and that kind of stuff. So here's where we're at the moment. I have taken on, we've got a cultivating contract on field 7. That was the field that we did the sugar beet harvesting on. Field 8 didn't come up to cultivate, and then when I came back out to check, that had been done. It had gone, but it doesn't matter. But then that one there, I swore I wouldn't do any more sugar beet. And then I thought, actually, I've got a plan. I'll do it. That's not going to give us as much sugar beet. I don't know how much we'll get left over. But here's the thing. The compost price is still okay. It's dropping. It's still okay. I've still got wood chips processing up at the refinery. But the wood chips don't produce pig food. They are doing compost and the other bits, but they don't do pig food. Plus, if I want to speed up the production of compost up there, I need to add something in. So I'm going to do some more sugar beet cut. However, my cultivating at the moment is being done by my 300 plus horsepower Massey Ferguson. So here are my options I looked at. We went to here and went to auger wagons. Under auger wagons, I've got this mod installed. The sugar beet cutter pack. Now I used the sugar beet ninja, was it? The beet ninja, whatever it was last time. I thought I'd use one of these. Problem is all of these require 300 plus horsepower, and my 300 plus horsepower tractor is being used. So that's not going to work. So what I thought I'd do is, rather than keep going off all over the place to various different places, I know the store's just over there, but a couple of times I've come back here and realised a piece of machinery or equipment, whether it needs a repair or whatever, I've bought myself a toolbox. So I've got myself a toolbox there. So what we're going to do is, this will be a cheaper alternative as well. I'm going to customise this. Let's go down to our front loader attacher and put a front loader attacher on for 1,500. Customise, thank you very much. Repair, we might as well while we're here. What we're going to do is go to the store. We're going to lease a front loader and we're going to lease the little beet jobby. You know, the come to me in a moment. What's it called? And then we can go to our silo and we should be able to cut and keep filling, so it'll come from the spout, cut and back into the silo. I've done it before, but I thought I would, you know, it's going to be a cheaper alternative. I think it worked out 3,000 and something to lease one of those big sugar beet auger wagons. But what was I saying? But yeah, I haven't got the horsepower available, so and I thought it's up for me leasing a 300 plus horsepower tractor for doing that. So hopefully they're still open. Please be open. Oh, okay. Well, let's go to here then. We want a front loader. Hasn't got to be a massive one. We'll probably get away with a 4, 5. I don't know. Should we go with that? 408 to lease. That's a lot cheaper, and it'll be a lot easier. And if we go out of there and onto front loader tools, why can't I remember what it's called? Ruby. No, beginning with an R. We'll lease that for 790. So all in, we've got ourselves front loader attacher. These are just leased, and that will give me hopefully what I need. So I'm going to cut a load of that sugar beet, possibly even all of it. I don't know. I might do half it to start off with. See how we go, and then we'll take the sugar beet cut up to the refinery, get that running. So hopefully through the night we'll be producing more pig food, but also I'm trying to think, what was the recipe for that on pig food? Up. Where are we? Diesel from sugar beet cut, 150 of pig food. Whereas if we go to our wood chips, as you can see there, we're getting diesel, getting methane, getting compost, but the wood chip doesn't do pig food because pigs can't eat wood chips. But that they can, so that's a kind of byproduct. So I'm going to chuck a load of that in. Like I say, it will just increase what we've got available. Hopefully this is going to work. I know it's in the dark, I know it's not ideal. What I could do is put some spotlights around my field. I need to take that tractor and trailer over for that sugar beet harvest. And the harvester's just got to go in, and I'll probably do it being unloaded. Oh, we've got a bit of light over here at the silo anyway, so it should be okay. So fingers crossed. This has worked before. There's that a little bit like that. We want sugar beet, and then we turn that on. Do that. Oh, normally it just keeps going. I mean, it is kind of. I just have to keep clicking it. So, whilst not, oh, really full grain tank. yeah, whilst not a great big auger, it doesn't have to be. So we're cutting our beets. I'll keep chugging away until that's all done. And I just wanted, again, this was another one I just wanted to show you what I was doing. So that in the morning, did I show you? I did a load of compost, didn't I? I just showed myself selling some of the compost. Blimey, what a night. Well, I got the second sugar beet harvest done. We ended up with another 30,000 litres left over in the contract complete. And as you've just seen, I've just completed another cultivating contract over on field 4 is what I want to say. Let's go with field 4. So, I sugar beet cut 100,000 litres of my original. That went up to the refinery. So with the 30,000 litres going back into here, we've got 102,000 litres of normal sugar beet. That hasn't been cut yet. I've still got 60,000 litres up there that's still processing. Compost came down this morning, that's sold, but the price, like I say, that is plummeting now. So, what are we up to in October 2? I've got a harvest contract for soybean, the last harvestable field, I think, for this season. Pretty sure on field 24. Because I think all the others, let's go up, are in the first or early growth stages, so they won't be ready till next year. All of these fields are either done or have been done by other local farmers. I haven't had any more fertilising jobs or anything come up. So field 24 I will clear, we're going to do the soybean on that. What I'm going to do is head out and we're going to start our sowing of wheat in field 11. What I am thinking, we'll see how we go with regard to seed in here. I might purchase one of the front seed tanks, because up until now I haven't had a big enough field to need it. If the seed, however, manages to do the whole of field 11, I haven't got to worry, then I won't bother yet. I probably would have bought one before now had we had more sowing contracts come up, but we haven't, so it hasn't really been an issue. There are quite a few big fields on this map, but I haven't had any to do so. Whether or not this is going to get through here. I didn't really want to bump up there. We'll cut it across in a minute. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the harvest contract done, and then what I'm going to do is head up to Hilltop Farm. Now, that's what I'm calling it. It's not called Hilltop Farm, just because it's on the hill, and I'm calling it. So we've got our biogas plant and we've got our refinery, and the refinery is producing pig food as a byproduct. I think we're going to get some swine. Oh, you're swine. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get some pigs. I'm going to put a pen up there because that's where the pig food's being produced. It makes sense that I'll do it up there. I'm going to get one that holds 270. I think it's an Alien tube. I'm not 100% certain. So as I said earlier, I did say it earlier, didn't I? Once this is off and working with the worker, I'm going to go over there and we'll start the harvest over there. This has been, what has it been? It's been something. Soil composition, there we go. So it has been, take that off. It has been ploughed, didn't need liming. It was mulched, should show that, put that back on. There you go, it was mulched. And it's now fertilised twice, so all I'm going to do is plant. We'll get that going. And because it was a ploughed originally, whilst this is going to kind of recultivate because this is a direct drill, the field did need ploughing to get the sort of maximum yield I can out of it. Again, the whole weed situation, I'm not sure. I think because it was originally ploughed, it shouldn't, and I say shouldn't, we shouldn't get weeds because it was ploughed. The fact I'm now cultivating it, I'm hoping the cultivating doesn't supersede the ploughing. It shouldn't do. Obviously for a fair sized field this is quite a small seeder, but again, whilst it's my only field I'm going to be planting, I don't really have to worry too much. So we'll get this going. I think what I might do as well, let's get work done there. I'll hop out. You crack on, go for it. What I might do is get some of the. I was going to load up my trailer with wood pallets, But what I might do is buy one of, or not buy, lease one of the auto load ones. I can whiz backwards and forwards a little bit quicker. The price has gone up to about 1,100 and something, 1,200 and something along those lines. So where are we? Whiz all the way down to wood pellets. Methane prices coming up. Acetic acid prices plummeting. Where are we? Pellets 1,191, and it's still climbing. It will do, I think, when we hit November. It goes up even more. So I think we've got just under 300,000 litres stored at the moment. So I can do 2 or 3 runs, and I'll pay another 20 grand off my loan, I think. So we'll get this going. I have. Did I lease it? I think I've already leased the is it Knees livestock trailer, the one that I used when I did the sheep. I didn't use it when I did the chickens, but I did with the sheep, didn't I? We've got a little bit further to go this time. So let's open that. Disconnect that. This one, I don't know if we're going to get any soybean left over. We might do. If we do, I can't remember if we've got any stored from previous harvests, from last year's harvest at all. Is that completely? Yeah. Potentially. There we go. Mined lampposts. My track record with lampposts is still not great. It's a fair sized field, so we should probably do all right with this. Just like that. Pop it down. Push control on. And away we go. While we're heading off, let's go back up and have a quick look. What have we got in storage? Oat, sorghum, soybean. I've got a little bit of soybean. So if I get any left over this, I'll probably take that up to the refinery as well, maybe. I mean, to be fair, I might be better off keeping hold of it and just selling the soybean. But then again, the money I'm making... Oh yeah, corn, that's what I was going to say. I've got 152,000 litres of corn, haven't I? I need to decide what I'm going to do with that. I'll have to have a look around and see what processes we've got, what potential factories or processes. I mean, again, I could just sell it, but if there's something I can use it for, I'm still considering whether or not to put in that that mill, that old mill that does a bit of everything. So I'm pretty sure that does cauliflower. Again, I could be misremembering. I think it does. So maybe, you seem to be putting everything on the top of the hill now. That's where I've got all the space at the moment. At least I will have once I've paid the loan. Once I've made this month's instalment, I was doing kind of 2 instalments a month. I was doing all right, but then obviously we stopped doing the wood pellets for a bit, and I didn't. Not good, really, is it? I'm sure the bank will understand. Oh, saying that, wow, the interest rates up again today. It's terrifying. The guys come out to do the meter readings, did our gas reading and our electric reading the other day as well. That went off. Came back and they've doubled our electricity bill again. Oh man, it's not good. Not good at all. Right, so once it's done a full round, I'll get a work going on this. I'll go and check on my seeder in a minute just to make sure we're not hooning through the seed. If we are, then I might have to get a front tank, keep a check on that. And then what we'll do, I'm thinking time-wise, because what I've already recorded from last night in the dark, we'll get up and we'll place our pig pen. We'll go and get the pigs, and then we'll put some pig food into it. We'll need to tray one. We'll do that. Oh, actually, while we're in it, while I've got a worker going on that, let's go to, what do I want, miscellaneous. If we go all the way out to the end of there, I might lease that. 20,000 litres at a time, it'll save me a bit of time. Leave it all standard, or should I go just matte white? That's a grand. Oh, how much that to lease? 612. Golden. Hang on, I better check. There wasn't another option there that I've missed, is there? Nope. That should work. Right. Worker will now go backwards and forwards. Probably should have carried on that side because that's where my lorry is. That probably would have made more sense, wouldn't it? If I'd have done a run down here and then round. Doesn't. Just check the cedar, and then I'll move some. We'll do some wood pallets. We'll get the livestock trailer. What actually what I'd do is we'll grab the livestock trailer. We'll get some pigs in. We'll drive up. Then we'll do the pen, and then yeah, we'll do it that way round. I'm only thinking of probably getting about 20 pigs to start us off. Where is it? Wow, that sun in my face is terrible for visuals. Come on, let's get unroll this, don't we? I'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, over to the farm. Let's grab. What do I want? I'll grab the smaller Massey. We'll go and get the livestock trailer. I'll see you over there in a moment. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just thinking. Should I do off camera? Should I do a couple of runs that way so it's got a bit of turning room? I will. I'll see you over there in a minute. Bit of tidying up and adjustment was needed on the seating process, but we're alright. I had to put a couple of end rows in, done those, no problem at all. I'm going to grab that little trailer first actually, and we'll do some wood pellets. Probably a couple of runs. And then I'll grab the livestock trailer and we'll do that. Yeah. Correctly. Is this the trailer lower? I know the door's open, don't I? I think we have to have the doors open. I think. Was this Rowley Christie or Yar Shabba? Again, details to be in the description. I've just got to remember who it was by. I think I might be a little bit behind with doing that, so I need to put a couple in. Probably could have used the Jeep for this, but that's alright. So we'll sling a load in the back. Won't really put much of a dent in what we've got available, but I think the price. I'm trying to think. When I first started selling these, was the price up around 2,000 for 1,000? I can't remember off the top of my head. Something like that, wasn't it? I did start loading this trailer up, and I thought, you know what? Could have bought one of these right from the outset, I suppose. But now, do these work in here? I think it showed they did. Where'd I have to put them just down here, do I? Oh, there we go, that works. Right. Let's grab these then. Put them in front. What I will do is, I think I can probably back the trailer up towards the other ones, maybe. Give it a go. So I might actually buy one of these then. That trailer was used, wasn't it, I think? Just trying to think, I need that moving forward. If I use this instead, potentially not. if I just do that, another box should appear. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Our soybean workers, they got a full grain tank again. Let's head up to there. This should come in at about 20... I was going to say 20... 22? 22 grand? 25 seems a bit high, I'm just trying to think. They'll give me the option to unload. Ah. I thought it would. Oh, that's annoying. Can't do that. Not enough space to unload. Ah, I thought it would come up with the icon. Oh, that's annoying. Right, throw that in. Just over 12. Yeah, 24. That's all right. We're empty. We are. Okay, so what we'll do now, let's go into here. Let's go to there. And let's repay 20 grand a loan. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do a few more loads up. I can do that off camera though. I know that's going to work now. So I think I'm probably going to buy, if I think one full load, 24 grand. At the moment the price is still climbing. So half of what I make from one load could pay for one of these trailers. I think that's going to save me so much time rather than loading that other trailer up. So I'm going to take this back. We'll buy one of these. I think I have one in Western Wild, it's one of those things, especially now I've got quite a few different productions dotted around the place, it will be a lot easier I guess. Even if I just use it for the wood pallets, it's a no-brainer. So let's leave that there. Just hook up to this. I need to whiz out and check on the unload of the harvester. So we'll get to the livestock market before we put anything in it. I think we've got about 5 or 6 pallets of peppers now. Okay, right, I'll deal with that in a minute. A few more jobs taken care of. All good. So, What are we going to get? Not cows, that's the wrong thing. German landrace, Benton. I think we did Benton. I'm trying to think. Should we do landrace? I think we'll do landrace. This holds 12 or 13? 12. Might maybe do 24 then. I'll do 2 loads. Huh? No. Ah, it won't let me because I haven't got the husbandries yet. Oh dear. Why didn't I think of that? I need to put the pen in first. So that hole, I'll take him up and then we'll do the pen, trying to save myself multiple journeys. Didn't work. And the annoying thing was, I just took a trailer up there. I swapped over my large Massey onto the seeder. I am going to need to refill the seeder. We're going to be about a quarter of the field left, I think. So I swapped those over, put the John Deere on the trailer up there. Came back down to do this. Back up we go. Too many things all happening at once. I've got harvesters filling up, now the lorry's full, that needs to be taken over to the sell point. So, I'm thinking, right, biogas plant, refinery, pig feed in here. Now as it stands at the moment, I've been getting compost out of this one. So I'm assuming the pig food will come out of this one. Because they're the only 2 things that can be removed that are solid objects. Got methane, diesel, electrical charge, yeah. Now the problem is if I take pig food out, I don't know if I can put it back in again. Will it store it? So if I take out, well, I've got 41,000 litres in there at the moment. If I take all of that out, and then I don't use it all, if I can't put it back in, I need somewhere to put it. I don't want to go all the way back down, put it in the silo down there. So I was thinking, it's fairly flat at this bit here, before it kind of drops off. I say drops off. Well, it does a little bit over here. So I'm thinking up here. This is all part of the farm. We're paying it off, as you just seen. Just paid another 20 grand off, so I'm thinking somewhere about here. Get ready for the pop. Awesome! We're in. Only a fraction over to get it made. So... oh, it does require water. Yeah, okay. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to think. Because I had the cow version of this on Western Wilds, didn't I? I did. Slurry point there. Dialogue box there. Bedding in there. Oh yeah, must have been get straw. Let's go and get some bedding. Will let me take any back out of that one? Potentially. That might save a bit of time as well. I'll get the pigs up here first then. What we'll do is turn that off for the time being. Oh, actually, hang on. No, I will do. Because I can't remember what that trigger's for. Hide markers. So if we have that on... oh, okay. So even if you've got all the other ones on, you can hide the markers. That was what they did before. Okie dokie, right. Show markers. We won't have them on most of the time anyway. Let's get this done then. So what I'll probably do is... should we do bedding first or pig food first? Let's do some pig food. I'm hoping I get this right. Oh, tell we can do while we're up here. Fuel's looking a bit low. I could probably put some diesel in. Goes up here quite nicely actually. This is compost as well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've done something horribly wrong if I... oh, there you go. Pig food. Yes, right. Let's got that filled up quick, didn't it? Okay. We could be in trouble here. I'm going to run out. Oh, right, because I haven't got any animals in there yet. Yeah, it's not going to show, is it? We have got some in there, but it doesn't look like it's full, though. So someone go and get some straw? That's what I'm going to do. Let's disconnect that. Don't worry, I'll bring up the animals in a minute. We'll do that. And then I think what we'll do once the animals in, I'll finish off that harvest contract. Now, where's my fuel point? It's around the front here, isn't it? I think it's this one just here. Yeah, look at that. Refueled, didn't cost me a penny. We're making our own diesel. That refinery was such a good investment. I wasn't sure initially, you know, when I talked about it all those episodes ago, and I kept saying, I think I'll be getting the refinery. 125 grand, it's a lot of money to spend, and, you know, yes, I'll get my own diesel, but what I've just saved in pig food as well. I mean, yes, I know there are different options available, and in all honesty, I probably would have just gone for the farm supply, gone to the Lort, and got the 5,000 litre pallets for 1,000. So I probably wouldn't have cost me a huge amount of money, but that's, yeah, it's being produced anyway, might as well use it. Will it let me take straw out of here? I can replace it, I've got straw down the bottom. I was thinking while I'm up here, might as well put the bedding in, and then we'll sort out the water later on. Grass, straw, there we go. How much bedding should I put in? I can always put it back in here if I take too much, can't I? More livestock, which leaves me with cows. I don't often do horses. I do them every now and again, but not that often. I think just because of the time requirement. I mean, that being said, I'm spending hours and hours doing all these harvest contracts and behind the scenes stuff. I haven't even used the silo up here. I suppose, thinking about it, we could pull the silo down. We don't use it. I own the land now. There's money invested in it, and I'm not using it at all. Is that a bit much, do you reckon? Potentially. We'll get the pigs up, and then we'll see where we stand with regard to feed. I'll put the last that pig food in if we've got plenty of space. Yeah, not quite there. Put some more in of that. Let's have a double check. Yeah, again, so I've got the animals. Right, I'm always back down, and I think I'll leave the trailer up here, because I'm going to come up in the other tractor anyway. And I've got the option to put some more straw in and some more bedding. Let's go and get these pigs, shall we? Shall we try this again? We want those ones. 12 of. Buy. There we go. That's more like it. I've done the first offload of the soybean harvest. Full. Was it the distinction I've got? Yeah. 51 and a bit thousand litres. And the contract is saying 80% delivered, and the contract is at 97% now. There's not much of the field left to harvest, in all honesty. So, yeah, it's all good. But like I say, the soybean I'm going to take up. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to need the pig food now up there. I didn't think it was going to take as much as it did, but to be fair, with only 24 in there, it probably would take a while to use it. So I'll cut more of the sugar beet I've got in my silo. Having just said what I said about that silo up there, I think what I might do is demolish that silo and build one like I've already got down here. The one I got down here was what, 5 grand was it, or 10 grand? I can't remember how much it was. So whatever I make knocking down the other one, either in scrap or selling the silo off to whoever wants to buy it locally, and we'll put one of the other ones in. So if I have got pig food left over or anything else I want to store in a silo, I can up there, So I'm replacing the silo, not just getting rid of it. That would make more sense, I think. Because in all honesty, up at the farm here, I'm surrounded by grass fields. There is one harvestable field which I don't own. All my grass up here that I'm cutting is going into the fermenter. So, and I've used a bit more of the grassland actually by putting the pig pen on it. Yeah, I might do that. It wasn't something that had even crossed my mind until I just drove past it and then suddenly thought, oh, I could put pig food in there. I thought, well, I can't because it's not a multi-fruit silo. And then it struck me. Tank is empty. Oh, that's my seeding. So I have run out. And if we have a quick look, I shouldn't have stopped on the hill. Actually, this Massey, the Massey seems to pull better than the John Deere does. Although I think the John Deere's got more horsepower. Could be wrong on that. Where are we looking? Yeah, look, not even a quarter of the field. That bit and that tiny little bit there. So I'm probably out by 500 litres, 1,000 maximum. But the thing only takes 2,000. No, it's got to be 500 litres or less, hasn't it? It's all good. I'll get that done later on. Let's get the gates open. So will those give me the option? Can I get that just inside? Probably. And too far? Or not far enough? That's interesting. It's about there. There we go. So, let's take those 12. Move to husbandry. Excellent. I'll go and get another 12. Let's close that, but it also gives me the other option. Oh no, Western Wilds, I did pigs. Of course I did. I didn't overbuy the forestry, didn't I? I'm thinking I didn't do pigs. I did. Absolutely I did. Right, let's have a look then. How are we looking? Okay then, that didn't go very far at all. Straw's not too bad though. I need to get some water up here though. Yeah, that I'm gonna need more pig food. Oh dear. Didn't want to have to buy any, but well, it's still being produced up here, so we should be okay. And look, they're eating. They're not drinking yet because they haven't put any water on. What I could do is a water tap up here as well. Farm. I'll sort out. I'm going to go and get another 12 and put those in. Hopefully by the time I've done that, I'll get the last of the pig food out of that silo, out of the refinery. We'll get that in. Straw's in, and I'll bring some water up later on. But the pigs will be sorted. And I think once the harvest is done, all of my jobs that I had in my head for this episode have been done. Oh, apart from just finish off the seeding. Again, that's just a tiny little bit of seed required, and I can get that finished off as well. Then I need to roll that field, and now field 11 is good to go through the winter. Our winter wheat will be in. Coming out quickly. This year seems to have rolled around quite fast. I think I've skipped a little bit more than I did start of last year. I decided to refill the seeder rather than wait. So I refilled the seeder, and then I did it. And then when I got the rest of the pigs, it just took a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but that's alright. And then I think, like I say, what I'll end on finishing off that soybean contract. It's all done, just needs to be unloaded. So what I'll do this time is we'll back in, and then we'll undo everything. Okay, select, move to husbandry. There's our 24, they're in. And we'll get the last bit of feed. We'll get a little bit more straw. I don't know if to get rid of that silo now. Should I do that? Should I end on that? Oh, no, I want to finish on the finish the contract. I'll get some bedding in. There's a little bit of pig food left here. It's still being produced the whole time this is running. I think I used the fenceless husbandries last time, didn't I, on Western Wales? I'm pretty sure I did. Should we see how much further that went? Not very far at all. No. We're about half full. That's alright. They've got a bit of everything at the moment. That should keep them going for a little while. And then, like I say, I've got a bit of water to do. I'm going to go and grab some more straw. I will bring water up for them, don't worry. Sun's come out now, clouds are gone, so it's going to warm up. Then I can... The animal trailer can go back, can't it? Oh, you know what I've just remembered I haven't done? We need to put in a manure heap, don't we? Silos. Which one should I go for? I'll go for the one I went for last time because it's quite cheap, isn't it? That one there, the Bavarian Farm Pack one. 4 million litres, manure pit storage, £2,000. It worked on, run it that way round, there we go. How close can I get it? Oh, it only goes at 90s. Just go show them off a little bit with that one. Let's go there. Perfect, so I should get my manure as well coming out of there. Right. Almost forgot that. We want to get our manure, don't we? To be fair, we're going to need the whole work crew in, aren't we, to demolish the silos and the leg and everything else, and the pit, and then we'll get the new one put in. All that's got to be taken away. I'll have the new one installed probably in the same place, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, how much straw do we need? 30,000 litres did that, probably another 10 maybe? I'll put 15 in just in case. Excellent, right, I'll see you down at Johnson's Farmers Market. We'll get the lorry over there, we'll get the last that done. By the time we get down there, what time is it now? Just gone lunchtime. No time to stop for lunch actually. Got out honey and cheese. Did I show those in the last episode? I can't remember now. Just because it was pouring with rain when I cleared those. I think I've got some more honey up there. I need to bring the milk up from the sheep. Get some more sheep cheese underway. So I've got quite a few pallets of things dotted around all over the place that need selling. So I need to get onto that as well. Off the field we come. Field 11 is seeded. We've got our wheat in, that just needs rolling now. So, we finished, well, the cultivating contract I'm pretty much done before we started, but field 11 done, soybean harvest done in field 24. That's here. We moved some wood pellet to pallets. I bought a new trailer. We've got the new pig pen, we've got 24 pigs. They're all pretty much fed, they just need water in. And then we'll finish off this contract. And that'll be it, I think, for this episode. Like I said, I don't know if we're getting more fertilising contracts, or as you can see, a lot of these fields have been limed already. Whether we'll get any cultivating jobs or anything like that come up in October 3, I don't know. Potentially we might. But we could now be on the run through into winter with the colder weather coming and that kind of thing. Might just have to batten down the hatches and see how things pan out. So 16,000, we're almost done the contract. I don't think we're going to have hardly anything left over on this, if we have anything at all. Oh, 6,485, add that to the 3,000 and a bit we've got. That can go up to the refinery and that can make some more diesel, some more compost and some more pig food. But like I say, the other options are I can sell it, sell the soybean for a higher price and buy pig food. You know, whichever way around you end up wanting to do things is entirely up to you. But we are another step closer to, I say not completion, there's no such thing as completion, is there? But you know what I mean. We don't own many fields yet. That's the next step. I want to get at least another field, a largish one. And cows will be the other thing as well. We haven't done cows yet. And there's a whole load of stuff we haven't done yet. Plenty of productions. I need to do something with all that corn as well. I have to think about that. But that's the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.